Real estate and a small segment of the market where sales are surprisingly strong. You see, a growing number of Americans are preparing for the end of the world as we know it. Really, apocalypse, Armageddon, call it what you want, but they believe the end, some end, is near, and so they're preparing, buying bunker properties with high-tech amenities, 21st century fallout shelters to carry them through catastrophe. David Wright got a sneak peek.
In the middle of the Mojave Desert, the middle of nowhere, you might say, is a bland white building surrounded by a chain-link fence.
So I never would have spotted it.
Yeah, it's pretty stealthy.
But beneath this very spot is a secret hideout built with the end of the world in mind.
Would you like to step into my bunker?
Deep underground, beneath the California desert, behind a big blue door marked caution.
Let's go ahead and try the door.
Whoa,
It's 3,000 pounds.
it's like a bank vault.
Yeah.
This structure dates back to the Cold War. The vintage equipment even includes a nuclear blast detector. But developer Robert Vicino is now in the process of redesigning the place as the ultimate underground shelter.
You know, it's Noah's Ark. Just happens to be underground.
Complete with a hospital, a dental clinic, and a movie theater.
We designed it after kind of a cruise ship luxury yacht, with the feeling that if you're going to be down there for as much as a year, we have to make it as comfortable as possible.
Officials have declared a state of emergency.
What's happening?
I don't know. Cannot be contained.
Advise of a sudden drop in temperature. What you see is
How many people do you think are still alive?
In the world? Not very many.
Just like the man in that chilling story, for Kramer, too, this is a father-son project.
I remember the fears that I had, you know. We didn't have a place to go under the desk. That was it. Duck and cover. That didn't seem like much protection against a nuclear blast.
In those days, the threat was very specific
Duck and cover under the table.
and made real to every school kid across the country.
Duck and cover. Atta boy, Tony.
You thought, okay, it's going to be the Russians. You knew who you were afraid of. Now, you don't know who to be afraid of.
There are the terrorists, of course, but also the fear of complete economic collapse.
If the economy collapses, if the dollar becomes worthless, and people are scrambling for food and shelter, it's going to get ugly.
And environmental disasters, either natural or man-made. Plenty of people are watching world events and worrying. Some believe it all comes down to an ancient Mayan prophecy about 2012.
I think possibly anarchy is the biggest fear that I have, because if anybody that you encounter during a period of total civil unrest, I think that there's a real chance that they may try to take whatever you have. There's going to be the haves against the have-nots. So when the going gets tough, you know, people can get ugly.
That's why Kramer decided to buy space in the Vivos survival bunker in the Mojave Desert, just 150 miles from LA. Close enough to get to, remote enough to be relatively safe. And according to developer Robert Vicino, part of a survival network near every major city.
We hope to have 20 facilities done by 2012.
I see myself as the ultimate Boy Scout. You know, they said be prepared. Okay, well,
You're very prepared.
I'm very prepared.
In the Bible, people thought Noah was crazy until the flood happened. I'm David Wright for Nightline, in an undisclosed location in the Mojave Desert.